Hi guys, my name is Josh and I'm the group leader with the Finnegan Group here at eXp Realty. And today I wanted to review the 5 things that you want to make sure you pay attention to when you prepare your home to go onto the market. Now, preparing your home for the market and making sure that you take care of these 5 steps is the best way that you make sure you maximize your profit and have the most amount of success when you go on the market. Now, step number 1 is curb appeal. The buyers are pulling up to your home for the very first time, and you want to make sure you give them that wow right when they pull up, right when they get out of their door. So how can we do that? We can go ahead and mow the grass, trim the shrubs, trim the bushes, make sure it looks presentable, nice, neat, and tidy. You want to make sure you pay attention to if there's any peeling paint around the soffits or the fascia or any wood rot or anything like that. You want to make sure you go ahead and get that taken care of, get that painted over so your home looks as good as it possibly can be. Now, one place we don't want to forget is the front door. That's going to be the very first thing they see before they walk into the home. So you want to make sure there's not a lot of peeling paint. It doesn't look beaten, battered, and bruised. It doesn't look like there's wood rot on it. So you want to maybe possibly touch up the front door or possibly replace it depending on how much wear and tear is on it. And another place that you definitely don't want to forget is the door handle itself. Is it hard to unlock? Do you have to jimmy it a little bit? Even though it sounds kind of small, it sets the showing up in a very negative tone. So you want to make sure that the door opens well, that it doesn't get stuck or jammed or anything like that. And that's going to set you up for a great showing. Step number 2 is you want to make sure that you declutter the home and you properly utilize the furniture you have to stage it well. This means making sure the home looks as open as it possibly can. You possibly want to remove pieces of furniture here and there to open up the space and make sure that everything is shown in a way that it opens up and it shows the amount of space you have in your overall home. So some of the big red flags that you may see that it may be a little more difficult will be if you have bulkier furniture or a little bit older furniture that's a little bit out of date, or you have quite a lot of furniture. You may want to remove a few pieces here and there. You may want to kind of maneuver things just to make sure your home shows as well as possible. Now, when you work with the Finnegan Group, one thing we actually do is hire an interior designer that'll go through the home and actually give you advice on what to take out of the home, how best to maneuver the furniture that you already have to open up the space and make sure everything seems as easy to work with. Now, that will help through the overall showing, and that'll also help through the photography as well. Because right now, what we tend to find is 92% of home buyers start their search online. What they're going to do is they're going to look at 1 to 200 homes online, choose about 7 to 8 to go look at in person, and then choose 1 to make an offer on, right? So the better your home shows through photos, the more showings you get. The more showings you get and the better your home shows, the more offers you get, and that's definitely going to be a strong way to maximize your profit at the end of the day. Step number 3 is make sure the home's clean. We always recommend possibly hiring a professional cleaner just to go through and clean the property, right? You want to make sure that if you do have a few small stains on the carpet, that you clean the carpet, make sure everything looks presentable. That's going to put the best foot forward for these showings and make sure that you have the most amount of success. Step number 4 is some small touch-ups and repairs. And the biggest thing here we want to focus on is there any blemishes on the interior? Is there any scuffs on the wall? Is there any small items that a buyer may notice that could possibly leave a bad taste in their mouth? Now, what we tend to find is if a buyer sees one thing amiss, let's say you do have a blemish on the wall, or you have a big dent in the wall or something like that, or you have a receptacle light that's missing or something like that, is buyers will they'll notice that one item and then they become a lot more critical throughout the entire showing. They start saying, what else is wrong? Is X wrong? Is Y wrong? If this is wrong, is the roof okay? Is the attic okay? Is the crawl space okay? Their mind starts racing of what else can be an issue. So just going through, making sure that all your receptacle plates are on, making sure that there's no scuffs in the walls, making sure that any small repairs that you want to nick off, it'll make sure that you have the best possible showing. Step number 5 is you want to make sure that we depersonalize the home. Now, when buyers walk through the property, we want them to say, this is my home, right? This is where I'll be raising my children. This is where we're going to be having family dinner. This is where we're going to be playing in the backyard. This is where we're going to have the friends over and things like that. And what you find is if there's a lot of personal items, if there's a lot of personal photographs, a lot of family pictures throughout the home, things that remind the buyer that it's not their home, it's your home, they feel a little bit less comfortable throughout the showing. They aren't as capable of placing themselves inside of the home because they start feeling that it's somebody else's home. So one thing I always recommend is just depersonalizing the home a little bit. Possibly remove some of those family photos, remove some of the more personal items, just to make sure that you can show these buyers that this is their home and they can picture themselves in it as well. And guys, what we can do is we actually have a 70-point checklist that we offer to our clients before we schedule photography, before we have showings, that gives them a lot of small things to focus on when they're ready to put their homes on the market. And if you comment down below with your email address, we'll email you over the 70-point checklist just to make sure you guys have the best possible chance to prepare your home to go onto the market. And if you have any questions about the real estate market, how best to prepare your home for the market, or what selling or buying looks like, please don't hesitate to visit our website at www.thefinnegangroup.com. Please feel free to email us, text us, call us. I'd love to be able to sit down with you, chat about what you're looking to accomplish, and exactly how we may be able to help you navigate this real estate market. And guys, if you love the video, please feel free to subscribe below. We're going to be shooting weekly videos on the market itself, what to expect in the future, different tidbits, fun facts, just to keep you up to date on the real estate market and answer some questions you may have as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys have a fantastic day.